Hello and welcome to Dotto Tech. We are focusing on the business side of life today. Colin Smith from Adobe will be joining us to share the latest developments in the world of Acrobat. And we're going to look at simplifying your taxes, at least the process of preparing your taxes with QuickTax Web. But first up, the notebook world. It's become very crowded. Lots of choices as far as features and options goes. Now, this is a really interesting model. It is one of Lenovo's flagship computers. It is the T60 widescreen. And that's probably the first thing you're going to notice about this computer is this beautiful wide screen. 15.4-inch widescreen XGA. Its native resolution is 1680 by 1050. It is a massive display, very bright, easy on the eyes, and it turns this computer into a workhorse. With all that screen real estate, you can get a lot of work done, keep a lot of documents open, switch back and forth, become very productive. And a surprising bonus with this particular notebook is how light it is. All this power, all this screen real estate, yet it only weighs about 5.5 pounds. But it's got pretty much all the power of a desktop computer, but very portable. Your shoulders are going to thank you. Now, a very popular term that's being bandied about in the notebook world is desktop replacement, meaning a notebook computer that replaces a desktop computer. We really don't look at this computer as being that, because a true desktop replacement is all about work and play. Lots of different entertainment features, media card slots for cameras, being able to edit video on it. That's really not what this computer is about. It does have some fun aspects. Once you've finished working at the end of the day, it's got a DVD player built in, and with this beautiful wide screen, it's great for watching movies, but that's really about as far as the entertainment side of this computer is designed to be. It's really all about work. And when we think about work, one of the things that we think about are battery life and networking. Being able to get your work done when you need. So battery life, this is spectacular. 6 to 9 hours of battery life. So as you move about the city, you're going to be always having power in your notebook computer to get the work done that you need. And the bonus is, at the end of the day, if you're, say, on a flight home, you can actually watch a whole movie with this much battery life, which a lot of notebooks aren't able to do. The other thing I mentioned is networking, and this computer is all about networking. Two different types of network built in. 802.11 Wi-Fi networking for your local area network, but it also has wireless WAN built in, the wide area networking that runs on TELUS and Bell's 1X and EVDO network. This is going to give you access to those WAN networks in most Canadian cities over the cellular network. And the cool thing is, the T60 will automatically switch back and forth between the two networks to give you the fastest connection that's available. So if you're in a coffee shop and they have a Wi-Fi network, you can surf on their network. If they don't have a Wi-Fi network, no problem, you're still online, but you're using the WAN. For people like financial planners, realtors, basically anyone who has meetings in a variety of places, this is a dream machine. And a third type of networking is built in as well because it has built-in Bluetooth. Now, this notebook is designed to be used, not to just sit on a desk and look pretty. The folks at Lenovo have built a lot of toughness into this. It is a big differentiator between this class of notebook and less expensive ones. They call it semi-ruggedized. They've done things like put in a spill-resistant keyboard. So if you happen to spill some liquid into the keyboard, it drains right through the keyboard instead of going into the guts of the computer itself and basically ruining it. They've also got a hard drive lock so that if it's dropped, it notices the fact that it's being dropped. It parks the hard drive so that you don't lose all your data. Here's a big thing, is the keycaps. The keycaps can pop right off. You've seen a lot of notebooks around that look like this. It looks like hockey players that have lost their chiclet. Now, if you have ever had this happen to you on your notebook, you know that basically now this is how your notebook is going to look till you buy a new one, because you just can't put keycaps back on normal notebooks. Lenovo recognizes that keycaps can get knocked off, and they've designed a system to put it back on effortlessly. Here's another key point in notebook computers is the hinge. They've got steel hinges in the Lenovos. If you take a look at a lot of lesser notebooks, you're going to find plastic hinges there. Why are steel hinges so important? This is the big weakness in most notebooks, where the lid opens and closes, or the screen opens and closes. A lot of stresses happen there, and a lot of notebooks fail right in that region. Steel hinges, much more tough. It's not really designed to take a beating and keep on ticking. I don't encourage you to design some torture test for the poor T60. It is designed instead to deal with life's little bumps and bruises and still let you get your work done. As I mentioned, the notebook market, very crowded. As a result, there's a lot of bargains out there, and consumers are increasingly more price conscious. The T60 is always going to cost a little more, but you're going to be glad you spent that extra cash if you're a mobile worker. They've designed it from the ground up to work with you and for you in all sorts of situations. It looks great, It works great on your desk, but just like me, it really shines when you take it out on the town.
Want more information about the items we highlight on the show? Then make sure you drop by our website at dottotech.com. You'll find details about the products we cover, episode descriptions, and lots of cool features.